Again, shall we? Did Allison abuse you too?
Yo, what's good, Custom? Yeah. Look, I'm a gardener.
She didn't hit me if that's what you
I'll be gardening.
But there are other ways, aren't there, Megan?
Objection.
Look, I'm starting my own TP metal cartel, alright? Because Toes would be crazy. So I gotta smuggle some TP metals to everybody, bro.
You know, we've been talking to friends.
Hope you're having a good one, Custom. What's good with you?
What did they say?
Really don't have to tell you, do I?
I would have made first violin at the Philharmonic.
Wait,
With
what
Allison
charge
in my
do
bow
I
rock.
have?
Why would she do that? She was your friend.
Friend? Would friends put poison in your toothpaste?
Okay.
Or ground glass in
Hey,
your
TP
water?
Metal Cartel, what's good? Gray Leo?
My sister did that
How you
to
doing?
her.
I'm gonna join. I'm gonna finish this video real quick. Alright, bet.
I had to protect myself.
Hey, hope you're having a good one though, Gray.
The people request to
I put the wrong charge in.
Amend the indictment to include a charge of murder and
Oh my god. I forgot to change all the skills. You're doing a good service. Look, hey, somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it, and I will gladly be that person.
Shelley convinced Megan to take
Super Baby 2 only has 2 color palettes? Wait, only 2?
Yeah.
Something's going on in that corner.
So you can I saw that you could color the,
Fine, Claire, don't you get paranoid on me.
like the shoulders. What else can you color? I'm good, just getting stuff ready, about to cook some food for the fam. Man, next week I gotta focus on cooking Thanksgiving with my family. Cause I keep forgetting about it.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by 2 separate and equally important groups.
Yep, you can only color the armor part and
who prosecute the offenders.
the little
These are their stories.
highlights, the tights and base armor you can't color. That's
Oh, that's beautiful.
okay. I mean, we can work with it, but that's very just interesting.
This antique will still be fine.
Interesting choices.
It's not how many, Ray. It's where they go. Come on, reel it in.
Don't buy turkey, buy hen. Young chickens, save money. We got some Cornish hens.
What the hell is CSU? You want to secure that door?
Yeah, we got some Cornish hens, Greg.
She called in. We responded, yeah, and you confirmed with them, Mr. Wickets. You got a first name?
His first name is Lisa.
He's a force detective. What is this, April Fool's?
No, we just thought it was funny. No, this guy should get the joke. What joke? He said, Mr. Wicked's 4 legs
Bad,
better
bad.
not be cops. What did you think it was? That Siamese twins? Come on, man, let's get out of here.
Aren't you going to do anything?
Look, miss, we're not the horse police, all right? Come on.
I saw a man in a green oilskin jacket walking out. He turned his head so I couldn't see his face. Maybe he was the one who did it.
Did what? How do you know this horse didn't expire from horse disease?
You see that mirror?
Lenny, we'll go now? Wait a minute. Yeah, all right, I see it. So what?
Solid people balls. And it's warm.
I'll take your word for it.
The only natural cause that kills a healthy young horse in its stall is colic. That's a blocked valve. Mr. Wicked's wasn't blocked. I only left him alone for an hour. He was fine when I left. He was a wonderful horse.
Look, I'm sorry for your loss, but this is really the case of the ASPCA. You two called somebody, huh?
And he was worth $500,000. Does that make him important?
Oh my god. I'm buying 2 young chickens, being that I'm gonna be cooking food for my neighbors. Oh, that's nice.
He was only here for the night.
New York really is a rough town for tourists.
Funny part is, she hates me with a passion. For what? I still don't know. Oh. Oh no. Well. Hey, at least you're helping her out. She'll appreciate that.
Out on what you love, with who you love. Get back to better.
Won't go easy on you. Well trained, aren't you?
Whoa! That's some power! It's like you don't...
Nathan become a detective?
Oh wait, I've been muted this whole time. Alright, funny part is...
You're not gonna let him get away with it, are you?
What am I, some kind of trainee program?
You got your assignment, detective.
Fine. You want me to question the horse's friends and neighbors? Find out if maybe he was having some problems in his love life? It's a nothing case.
Say something one more time.
Right. One beautiful afternoon at Belmont Park, I wheeled an Exacta, and a long shot named Nooch's Dream came in. Paid $1,211.
Oh, okay.
So after that, I took an interest in his career.
Appreciate it.
He
Of
retired
course,
as a stud,
Gus.
And he died in a barn fire, killed for the insurance money. It happens.
Do a background check before you see the owner.
Fill the segment. Oh, yeah.
Members of our association tend to be well-to-do. The horse showing isn't a hobby for postal clerks.
How about a postal clerk with a great horse?
Well, how's he going to feed it? Train it, transport it? Richard Branson had the resources, and he thought Mr. Wickets had the talent.
I mean, a horse isn't a horse?
Hardly. This one had excellent conformation, beautiful hip and shoulder angles. Branson bragged that...
Actually, you could technically use Bardock's,
He put him on the spot for his daughter to ride.
Technically, you could use Bardock's
So they lived happily ever
torso as a,
It turned out
like,
that
tank
Wickets had
top,
a habit of
I
dropping
guess.
the leg. Took down
Man, if I had the boxing gloves, you could actually just make Balrog.
He predicted that Mr. Wickets would take
I-
his daughter
I
to the
don't-
junior nationals. He has other horses, but still he had to be.
I wish I was around.
Owen Dancer died May 1994. Lord Dan died August of 94. Nathan Smalley died July 1995. Mr. Wickets, Owen Dancer and Lord Dan had serious health problems.
Nathan's Folly, well, his owners were sloppy, fed him moldy hay.
And Mr. Wickets, what, Branson couldn't afford the fresh stuff?
That was a tragedy. Horses died.
Yeah, eventually. It seems like the well-insured ones seem to go a little sooner when they're around you.
I think we're done now.
Yeah, almost. You want to tell us where you were on Sunday night?
In the bar, the Hampton Hotel, killing dry martinis, not horses.
You know how many bars won't let you smoke cigars anymore?
Yeah, not enough.
Well, Mr. Christopher, he enjoys his Havanas.
Was he enjoying him here on Sunday night?
Yeah, he closed me up.
Is he alone?
Nah, slept a solitary type. There was a lady with him for a while, and she went home. Then some friend of his shows up. Made her deal to lend him a sport jacket.
Why? What was he wearing?
Nice, nice, nice. Very nice.
Green?
Yeah, it's totally inappropriate.
Look, there's so many things they could do, Gray. And honestly, I'm just glad that whoever the current, like, person is over Xenoverse is still adding, is still trying to add stuff for the players. Like, look, I'm glad this person is giving us all these trendy clothes. Look, we'll take all the trendy clothes we could get. We can make people with them.
To Mr. Wickets, rest
I'm just glad that he's doing.
to 4 dead horses plus. His out-of-state records just came in. Indictments for fraud in New Jersey and Virginia dropped when he made restitution to the victims.
So they won't talk.
Well, if he ran 2 cons, he ran 100. Check the lawsuit indexes. See who Christopher hasn't settled with.
My late husband was so careful to be sure I'd be provided for. My money was in bonds, but interest rates were dropping,
And Mr. Christopher...
Though I'm hoping he drops a DLC with Super 17 and Full Power Bojack. Bro, I need Full Power Bojack. I need Full Power... Full Power Android 13. I need both of them. I need Full Power Bojack because I want his ultimate so bad, bro.
It really is a lovely spot. He was showing me a maiden mare. He said she had a sister who produced extremely valuable foals.
Super 13, my fault. I mean, look, if a GT character had to get Ultra Super Villain, I'm either saying Omega Shenron or Super 17 could probably bring something interesting. But I think Omega Shenron probably would have to be an Ultra Super Villain.
Well, we talked to 3 other people, man. They were fooled too.
Women. You see, Lyle and I were going to be married until he took all my money. Then he said he'd fallen in love with somebody else, but they were engaged. God help her.
You know who she is?
Ruth Thomas. I understand your late husband provided for her very nicely.
Mrs. Thomas? She's not home.
They want to show me in?
3 weeks. She's on a cruise around the world. She left 2 months ago.
Stay.
Ask her to call us when she gets ready.
I'll give it to her.
Thanks.
Just got engaged and she leaves for 3 months cruise without his fiance. With this fiance, she's better off than a lot of this relationship.
You know, she figured that out for herself. Maybe she knows something about it we can use.
And maybe
Okay.
Time to haul out the signal.
Being that his arc was only 3-4 episodes long.
City Police Department. We're looking
Yeah,
for
I wouldn't mind it.
I'll hold.
It's amazing. You're talking to some guy cruising off of Bora Bora.
Now, if
Just talked to my uncle in Buffalo.
we had an ultra supervillain version of someone from the original Dragon Ball,
I can't find her.
Maybe she's on the
look,
looking for her.
Demon King Piccolo ultra supervillain could actually be kind of sick.
All right. Thank you.
She never got on the boat. A man called their office today.
But if I had to pick another,
He said that she
they
put someone in her camera at the next stop.
I don't really know.
Who you calling?
Maybe Tao, like General Tao.
Hello, is this Mrs. Towers' housekeeper? Yeah, this is Detective Briscoe again. Yeah, can you tell me how to get in touch with Mrs. Towers' nephew?
Demon King Piccolo, or maybe Enma.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Enma's a good choice, actually.
Meaningless stuff. Why do we gift each other so much meaningless stuff? Meaningless stuff made millions of miles away. Made for the bargain bin. To be forgotten.
Okay.
But what if this holiday things were different?
But honestly, Gray, I think this next DLC is gonna give us
Shutterfly.
Demigra.
Something that means.
And I know that sounds really crazy.
Order the code gives 40. Order now for holiday delivery. This is the
But I think Demigra could be a really cool DLC choice.
Never mind, Aunt Melissa. Make it a wonderfully holiday season with 25% off at holiday.com.
Don't cover up your clothes.
Same here. Like, bro, Demigra could actually bring in a lot of interesting accessories as well.
But wait, it gets even sweeter. This month we have an affection specially sprung up for newcomers first all-electric crossover. Only $75 a month for 20.
Who else could it be? Because whoever destroyed Conton City has to be like the only characters, like the only one who would do that off rip is Demigra.
Couldn't grip anything. I called Jacob. He looks just like he does in the app. A real friendly guy.
Or man.
And, yeah, it's infectious.
Oh wait. Isn't Magi Kabura? Isn't he like the old man from Dragon Ball Heroes? Yeah, it was like an old demon god from Heroes. I mean, look. They be saying that they can't add they can't add Heroes content, but we got Fu. We got Demigra. We actually have a good amount of Dragon Ball Heroes content in the game. They can find a way. They can find a loophole. And he also gets his full power back. Oh, I remember the full power form of him looks really sick.
Well, that's believable. That is believable. I've seen it before. Yeah, when you get.
Some people just know that to save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, you know to check the weather first before sailing.
I'll go tell the Coast Guard.
So check Allstate first report at 800. Most locals keep keeping me up at night, so then I tried.
Nice guy.
Okay.
You know, man,
And Slomag tablets have a slow release formula that's gentle on the stomach. That's why I
Exactly.
Slomag.
You know, you was doing good at first. Now you just need to
Let my man out now. This December luxury lockup is back.
I never thought I'd find my soulmate in prison.
More twists. It's selling.
Yeah, that is true, but they are just lazy.
More turns.
Yeah.
Recording our phone calls. What are you under
Yeah.
investigation for?
Now, if it's a character, look, because whoever did this has to be in the game. Demigra's in the game. I think Fu could also be a culprit.
I don't understand. If Mrs. Thomas is
So Fu and Demigra, either one of them.
We don't know. Now, did she call you after she left here that day?
no.
Now, if it's a cast character,
Mrs. Thomas wouldn't write to me.
Frieza could have done it.
She's gone. Your money for household expenses.
Mrs. Thomas is
Yeah, Frieza could have done it.
Exactly when did you see her left?
The day the ship sailed.
Kid Buu
The limousine driver came
could have done it.
walked out that door.
God of Destruction could have done it.
Do you know how many people I've carried in the last 2 months? You picked her up on East 56.
Who else? And you did say Mira. Like, unless they just bring back Mira out of nowhere. Bear with you, hold on.
Did she stop or talk to anybody when she got
It's all the characters. It's all the characters we get when we give few gifts during the demon raids. So Final Mira, Corrupted Zamasu, and Demigra. Oh, it could be Zamasu. Yeah.
Were you handling any unusual legal matters for Mrs.
Janemba could also be another culprit.
me about a civil matter, but I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
Man, Ultra Supervillain.
Since she's missing, if she were here, she could waive the attorney.
Ultra Supervillain Janemba could actually be really cool.
There's nothing I can do. All right, how about this?
Because he could have his Dimension Blade as a ultimate. Or maybe Gohan Black. Oh yeah.
Should we be?
Imagine they give us the DLC with Gohan Black. Gohan Black. Like Gohan Black fuses with Goku Black, and they get like a fusion from that. That could actually be kind of interesting. But also, technically, that would be really strong. Gohan's potential unleash, plus the god form of Goku.
And so devoted to him. I told her that she had to have a life. She was still a young woman.
And she
You
took
know
your
what I'm saying,
advice.
bub? Come sit down.
And met Lyle at some horse show. Boy, did he see her coming.
Depression is a journey. I've made some progress on my antidepressant.
As far as they can narrow it down, let's give it a ticket and
So I talked to my doctor. She told me I could build on my meds without changing my antidepressant.
Rexulti, when added to an antidepressant, significantly reduced depression symptoms, more than an antidepressant alone.
And less depression? Yeah.
Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions, and worsen depression in children and young adults. Call your healthcare provider right away to report new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts.
Okay, what abilities could Hearts bring into the game also?
Muscles and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol.
One thing I do like about the devs now is that they know when the game is becoming unplayable, so they add more stuff. Yeah, and actually stuff we kind of want too. Like this, for example, this DLC is more of a setup DLC. Like this DLC, it's if people want to grind some more for something. All of his cube abilities, hold on, let me look that up. I want to see. Because cube abilities could be kind of interesting. A tornado punch.
Easiest way to
take better control of your diabetes. It replaces finger sticks, lowers A1C, and is covered by Medicare.
This small wearable sends my glucose numbers right to my phone or my receiver, so I can quickly get my glucose under control and take action.
My A1C has never been lower.
Now, my A1C is 5.7.
Dragon Heroes.
I don't know exactly where.
You'll talk to a real person, and you'll get a free discussion guide for your next doctor's visit.
Who I guess lives over there.
Oh, Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Yeah, that's what I gotta look this. That's what I gotta look up. Oh yeah, Hearts does destroy Zamasu.
Doctors
I don't
recommend
know
colon
how.
stool softener for
Sure,
gentle,
I'll probably hear
dependable
about it,
relief from
but the young boy
constipation.
went over
It's
there.
so
I
gentle,
don't know if
doctors
he
even
had
recommend it during pregnancy and
called
after surgery.
stepson.
Oh yeah, and that would also mean that Hearts would get Dio's voice in Japanese. That would be kind of sick, actually. Could actually give FCSC's version of Dragon Thunder. That could be cool. They could have done it like how they did Topo's Destructive Grasp, I think.
This holiday season, give the gift of Acorn TV.
Yo, actually, Hearts could bring his jacket, bro. Hearts' jacket is sick.
Give the gift of cozy mysteries and crime dramas. Acorn TV. Brilliant.
Is this prosecution an appropriate use of your time and my budget?
It gives us some leverage.
What? We cut a deal on a minor felony. He's gonna plead to the murder of a woman you don't even know is dead. Reading your law journal upside down.
Simultaneous with his arrest, we got search warrants for Christopher's car, apartment, boat, and farm. We seized all his records.
Wonderful. Dear
I don't know
God,
none of their names.
killed
other
Ruth
than
Thomas
Mr.
today.
The rest
Threw her
of them, I
body
don't
into
know.
a
I just
cesspool.
know,
Is that stupid? No. But I'm sure Claire will pick up something.
Yeah, man, I think I asked you.
Wait, what race is Hearts?
I asked Josh to find out.
Isn't he? Wouldn't he be considered a demon?
There's blood. Allow Christopher's Mercedes and on his bolt.
Mrs. Thomas's?
Good type. Getting here from one of the grocers to run a DNA match.
And in the meantime?
Christopher's horse trading records are insanely complicated. He covered his tracks. He wasn't so
Okay, so realistically, the Hearts that would come into Xenoverse would probably be base form Hearts.
Most of the goodies went to Susan Merriman, starting 3 months before Mrs. Thomas disappeared.
But Mrs. Thomas was his one great love.
1 out of 2. I don't understand. Why are you persecuting Lana? Mrs. Merriman, a lot of people want charges against Mr. Christopher. Some people want life guarantee. If they buy a horse, it doesn't work out, they think they have a right to blame somebody. Did Mr. Christopher tell you that? Yes. But it's true. He's a very smart man. I was lucky to meet him. Did he ever mention Ruth Thomas, too? Yes, of course. He was involved with her before he met me. He told me all about it. Well, Mrs. Thomas seems to have been under the impression that she and Mr. Christopher were still engaged. Well, that's impossible. Lyle is very honest with me. Since he's so honest, have you invested with him? He never asked me to buy it.
Alright.
Never asked. I happened to be on his farm one day. He was showing me a promising mare that he was planning to breed. And a man showed up. And
Oh, I see the cube. Wait, would Hearts be stronger than Moro?
Clean games.
Looks like he's stronger.
dancing in the car.
When you say big on holiday decor, you can't help but say, I got them at Ross. That's it. I got it all at Ross. Ross again. Save 20 to 60% off other retailers' prices at Ross. Wearing Ross. Yes for less.
Young chicken parm with a Purdue chicken. No antibiotics ever. And is that homemade marinara?
Oh, because they totally 100%.
The god that controls time would be his number one enemy? Yeah, it would make sense in Xenoverse. Hearts after he turns yellow, yes. But
I don't think that many kids in my son's school.
to base comparable. Yeah, technically, bro. Yeah, Hearts would be fully stronger than Moro, like at full power. But base form, you're right, they would be more so comparable because Moro's magic is the highest tier in the verse. Because like we've never seen any other character use magic as good as Moro.
An entree plus free dessert, just $13.
Oh, you're right. Hearts would hate Moro with passion.
Shop now at Raza.co or a store near you.
Jeez, Moro has a lot of skills. Oh, this is also adding the Dragon Ball Heroes video game as well. He has super gravity? Wait. It allows him to manipulate the gravity and its direction freely to force opponents down to the ground, push them far away, or drag them close to him. This also affects other things such as Ki Blast. Wait, super gravity affects Ki Blast? Hold on, Moro might be more of a problem than I thought.
Please donate now.
Welcome to the credit counter. Here, finances and electric changes the unflawlessly into your less stress and more peace of mind. Simply scan your screen to experience Intuit Credit Counter for yourself.
Yep, so seeing them fight would be a sight to see. It would.
You're telling me cut the cord sooner than later.
Oh man, once Dark Shinobi gets in the chat though, I do have to talk about Marvel Rivals, because we gotta talk about the next couple characters.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Wickett's friends and relatives will be very pleased to hear you built an airtight case against his killer.
Oh, so so those cubes are gravity cubes. Hearts traps the foe in a gravity cage. Continuous energy bullets, energy shield, gravity finale.
At the conclusion of the RFL typing procedure,
And then a gravity fist, then ultimate Godslayer form, green orbs, and then God meteor.
could have come from someone other than Mrs. Thomas. At best, 1 in 170 million. Thank you, Doc. Dr. Sebastian, where did those blood brothers learn that this is this powerful? I can't tell you that. Even though your scientific tests and experiments can't catch a date to those specimens. No more questions. What exactly did Mr. Christopher ask you to do?
Make the lady disappear. He said I could grab her before she got on the boat. Disappear.
What did you understand him to mean by that?
He wanted to kill her. No further questions.
Yeah, that's still kind of early.
Did Mr. Christopher tell you Mrs. Thomas had broken their engagement?
Yeah, because she said that he just yesterday.
So of course, what's up, Elijah?
Yes. Was he upset about that? Well, I don't think he would have asked me to kill her if everything
Oh,
was hunky.
if they add Hearts, I would love it if they add his Godslayer form. What's up, Elijah? How you doing? Hope you're having a good Sunday so far.
That's right.
Just chilling? Hey, that's what's up, man.
Quite possibly broke his heart.
I am thirsty right now.
I don't think so. Really? Did you kill Mrs. Thomas?
No. Mr. Christopher, every
I'm
time
alright.
you
Somebody
heat
called
it-
me from here?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Yes, I did.
Let me just start this up for them, and I hope these
Yes, I
guys can
did.
handle it. Because I gotta get a drink. Dark Shinobi.
Yeah. They set out about 9 a.m. And they came back in less than an hour.
Dark Whistle.
You know why they came back so soon?
Seasick.
We gotta talk about the roster,
The minute the
bro.
boat hit the dock, she jumped off and put her head between the knees.
Did she say anything?
She said this was definitely the last time. And she said she'd never go on a boat again.
When Luke figured out that he
Look,
made a
the
phone
fact,
call,
11 days, by the way,
she was
yes.
furious. She
So dark.
felt betrayed.
It's the fact that, like,
Did she tell you what she planned to do? Objection asked for hearsay. Mrs. Thomas was furious, but she said...
we can put our own suggestions for characters. I love that.
She said unless he took his worthless nags back, she'd take every penny he had and send him to jail.
And since she supposedly left on her cruise a few weeks later, have you heard from her?
Not a word. And I would have. If he hadn't killed her.
Move to strike.
Mrs. Gacy, please control yourself.
No further questions. Mrs. Grayson, didn't Ruth Thomas disappear for 2 weeks in 1986?
Right.
She didn't disappear. She was in Bermuda.
Yes, but no one knew that, including her husband.
He came back early from a business trip.
Oh, okay, so it was a cremation.
He called the police.
It was a misunderstanding.
Right. Oh, okay, so you can't legally, like, claim anything. Oh, okay. And all his family, all his blood family is still in England, right?
There's no other family. He possibly has a brother alive in Australia that was
Marvel Rivals better be good. Look, man.
Oh, okay.
As long as people support it.
He said he had been here so long, he had some family, but they were gone, you know, because they were like, you know, his age or older.
Like that's the thing.
And the younger ones,
developers can only do so much.
That was my understanding.
As long as that game got support.
Okay. And his mom passed away back, and so... Right. You know, the corner right there, they're doing their due diligence. You know, for the next of kin. Kim didn't have that much, so... Right. Even if the next of kin goes forward and gets a hold of me, I don't know what's going to happen. Wow. Right. Okay, I got you. I'm definitely there to help mitigate and... Yeah. You know? Okay. Okay. Oh, and also my wife is here, and now if you go through his phone and you see the name Karen, that's my wife. Okay. That's who that is. And she's here right now, just so you won't have to make a double call.
Hi. I usually send him
But Gray, it's just the fact that
that's who I am.
they are actually really being very supportive of the community and hearing us out on things. Like, I'm not used to this.
I just told him, Lee and I told him, we got family.
Oh God, no. Look. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If somehow, some way, Marvel Rivals gets on the level of Concord, I'm crashing out. I'm actually gonna crash out. Actually, I'm like, no joke. I'm done.
Okay, man. Well, hey, thank you so much for calling.
Like, I might just stop streaming too, because, like, there's no way it gets the Concord treatment. There's no way.
Okay, cool.
It has such a better story, better gameplay. People already love it. There's no way it becomes like Concord. No. I'm crashing the fuck out if that happens, Dark. I'll be done with everything, bro.
Yeah, just give me a call anytime, man. All right, buddy. All right, thank you.
Yeah, if that happens, my channel's done for. I'm just gonna let you know.
That's his stepson.
Because, like, that is literally my game of the year. It is so good.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I didn't know. It's Kevin.
I've never played a beta that good. And we played so many betas.
His stepson.
Like, Concord was so... No, Dark. You don't understand, bro. Marvel Rivals has... It has everything, bro. I'm crashing the fuck out if that game dies. Don't you do that, Eliza. You love this. No, bro. I'm done. I'm not gonna stream again.
Yeah.
Like, I'll crash out.
He said, yeah, he found my phone number. You see that dude? He found my
Like,
phone number in the skin water. Yeah. That was cool. I'm glad he called.
No, because Concord was trash from the beginning.
Yeah.
Imagine spending so much money on a game that didn't even get past the beta.
Yeah.
The game didn't even fully come out and that game died. Bro, if that happens to Marvel... No. There's no way that happens to Marvel Rivals, bro. There's no way. No, Greg. You don't realize. If that happens, somebody has to get... Somebody's getting a fade. I'm fighting somebody.
I got the addendum to the forensics report on Christopher's car.
Did you give it to Lynn?
I just got it, Jeff.
Claire, help me.
Because the fucking Overwatch players. The Overwatch players are the #1 players who are talking bad about Marvel Rivals. But they're only talking bad about it because Overwatch is so trash right now.
Excuse me?
Forget it.
Ruth was opening a bottle of Chardonnay.
Nah, bro. I'm crashing out if that happens. There's no way. And no, I'm not going back to Pirate Warriors.
Is this the one Mrs. Thomas filled out when you drove her from your boat?
You'll get one Pirate Warriors stream every month.
That's right.
Just one.
Before you saw him in this court.
Because there's nothing else to do with the game.
I've done business with him for years. I see now it was a mistake.
What do you mean?
His reputation in the horse world is unsavory.
Look, Sparking Zero, it's a Budokai game. That's the thing. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be good online anyways, because it's Budokai. Like, you can't put a Budokai game online. Concord? Dark. The fact that you and Jay forced me to buy that game just so we could play the beta. I've never wanted to, I can't tell you how fast I returned that game. Like, bro,
Who's gonna say something?
had to troll you, bro. Don't piss me off with that, bro.
He's very emotional. Our Wow. Business difficulties were all mixed up with our personal difficulties. We were in love.
That bothers
Sending
me.
expensive presents
That
to Susan
really
Merriman.
bothers. I mean, you have no one to at least
Jesus loves you. Well, I appreciate it. You know what? I'm just gonna save that.
She would have reacted to Ruth Thomas publicly charging you with fraud and deceit.
Objection calls for
Bro, there's no way it gets the Concord. Look, if a game gets the Concord treatment, you know it's trash.
He was married one time and it didn't work out. She said,
but you couldn't have known that she'd be that gullible.
And also,
I had the Mercedes and I went up to the store.
She still doesn't know
man, why is it that freaking Marvel Rivals, I mean not Marvel Rivals, Marvel Avengers game, it got so much hate, yes, Suicide Squad doesn't. I don't get it.
Mr. Christopher, your little story about Ruth Thomas.
Like, why is that game still alive, bro? It died during beta. Bro, Greg, just to let you know about the Concord treatment. Concord was what, over $1 million? Like over $1 million game to make. Just to make. And they flopped. I'm loading in right now, but I had to reset the lobby. But we good now, custom.
No more, Mr. McCoy. So her threat to ruin you was something you had to worry about, wasn't it?
Ruth had a threat. Me?
Sure she did. And she had the resources to back it up, unlike your
But yeah, Greg, look, man. It's just currently the Rivals fan base has been supporting the game like crazy. The developers actually listening to us talking and supporting us. Like, dang, they're actually taking suggestions for certain characters being in the game. Avengers game was just boring and devs were trash, which is crazy, man. I just feel like Marvel's Avengers, it got too much hate.
I think Simmons will take the plea, but I want to postpone the Harwich trial. The fish market case.
Alright. Custom, I'll wait for you to join.
Hope you've been putting your extra time to good use.
The cruise ship's manifest. The German police talked to a man named Burkhard Klemstein in Hamburg.
Yeah.
He says he thinks he remembers.
Oh my god. I don't want this guy to leave though.
A woman looking like Ruth Thomas.
Please don't. Oh my god, fine. Because I know if I... You will never be the rival. Don't do that, bro. I will be the Rivals you. Alright? Rivals is gonna take up a large amount of my channel. Yes, we do have a One Piece cafe. I actually was planning to go there. Bro, I'm not the Pirate Warriors you. Not anymore, bro. Those days are over with. There's nothing else to do with the game. Oh.
They did one more time, Jack.
Wasn't like that at all. You know how emotional I get.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute.
You will forever be our pirate king is crazy, bro. Look, man. If I was truly the Pirate Warriors you, like you all say I am, then they would release some content for that game. Give me a reason to play it. Pirate Warriors is your calling? Bro, The only way I would go back to Pirate Warriors is if they said there's going to be a new DLC, or Pirate Warriors 5 was confirmed. No, Pirate Warriors 5 is not going to be at the Game Awards. It's not because of me, it's because of iShowSpeed. Because iShowSpeed played Pirate Warriors. That's the only reason. It's not because of me, bro. The legacy is real. No, bro. Yeah, I'm not the reason. It's because of iShowSpeed.
Damn. What is that, the school fight zone? Andrew Dillard.
That is crazy.
5, and every one of them had this note in his pocket. Then he was in prison. Yeah, but somebody got a hold of his playbook.
No, you did those emails, but no, it's not because of the emails, bro. Pirate Warriors guy is real. Y'all are crazy, bro. Y'all are really crazy.
Could it be Black Friday? Oh, I'd never let you miss Black Friday. It's only the best shopping day of the best shopping season. Plus, I can't.
You know what? Speed is just Bellamy. I'm Luffy. What? No, man.
I hope you got some sleep too.
This is wild.
I'm actually very tired.
And also, Dark, I would bet something that Pirate Warriors 5 will not be at the Game Awards. I will bet money. You know what? No. I'll bet something. Not money, because I need that. The Luffy you? No, don't do that. Don't do that to me.
I'm good. Go gifting. Go
Bro, you cannot just call me the Pirate Warriors guy. There's no way that's just my life now.
Recommended during pregnancy and after surgery. Folate increases water in the stool, making it softer so it's easier to go.
Man, ever since Makai said it, I'm never gonna live it down. I gotta play Pirate Warriors for a week if it's there? For a whole week? Oh my god. If it's there, sure. Man, but a whole week though?
Stop!
Bro, Jeff is gonna say monkey to Luffy again, bro.
Rexulti, when added to an antidepressant, significantly reduced depression symptoms, more than an antidepressant alone.
Is Pirate Warriors 5 or more Pirate Warriors 4 is announced, you have to delete. Whoa, Jay. Calm down. Alright? Because like bro, this is years of research. Like you don't realize I have it on everything that is electronic.
Trouble swallowing or sleepiness may occur. Keep moving forward. Ask your doctor about Rexulti.
Elijah, why do you have to point that out? Bro. I don't know. Should I take? No, I'm not gonna take it. That's too much research, bro. You don't know what I had to do to get all of this.
CCTV showed a woman go missing. I'm looking for someone. Can't take the law into your own hands.
Hold that thought.
And also, I just found out how many tabs I actually have, and for the safety of y'all not being able to click it, I'm not gonna tell you what the number is because all those years go away. No.
Well, that doesn't mean the killer didn't try.
No sign of a struggle either.
Except the fractured skull. Take a walk in the dead boy's
Nah, say I can't.
He still had his school books with him.
He left school a little after 3 and never made it home. That's a lot of ground to cover.
I can't tell you the exact amount, but I
She just need the ID. Thanks,
I don't even know if I want to say it. Alright, Custom. If you're here, I'm ready.
Last night,
When you're
I
ready.
took Derek's picture so they could go look for him. What time was that, Mrs.
You
Wilson?
can't hide from the truth.
8:15.
Alright, let's go.
I got home at 7. Derek's always there waiting for me. The sergeant wouldn't do anything. He said that Derek was probably out with some friends. I called his friends before I even went to the police station.
But you know what?
They're not always
This is for the content, right? I'm guessing 500?
our dinner groceries every night.
Man, it's gonna hurt
It's our
to say that it's not even close to 500. It's more.
Basketball. He's on the team at St. Justin's Church. It's right across the street from our house. And then he comes right home.
Hey, hold on. Yo, is that Invincible? 5K? No. I mean, if we're just counting like everything, then you're not even close. But if we're just counting like one device I have, I mean it's lower than 5K for like one device. I'm not even joking. Like, bro. Yeah, overall it's more than 5K.
Did you stop in for a lesson yesterday? Yeah, very closely. He could pronounce it too.
Oh, so 10K? No more.
So it was about 4:30, just after my break.
Saying it out, it's not giving me a lot of courage to say it.
The company rotates me around, stores, bank machines.
The Garp Tech, bro. And also, Eliza, I literally see people talking about the Garp Tech.
I had to chase them out of there.
It kind of hurts me, but at the same time, I'm just glad people like the tech. I'm calling the Men in Black. Why, bro? You don't realize.
You saw him leave? Which way did he go?
That's the reason why, like. That's the reason why I had to get a PS5, bro. Because my PS4 couldn't handle it. And it kind of just killed itself. Let's hope Rivals can do something for your channel. For me, look, man. I don't even care if people will like it. Because I actually just like playing tank in that game. Gee, I think I did like several long streams in Rivals too. Like 8 to 10 hours or more.
Nobody said you did anything wrong.
Because I know on Twitch I did a 15-hour stream. I think for Rivals. It was either 15, like between 10 to 15.
Derek said he was going to get him a scholarship.
I said you were scouting, Mr. Bigelow. Derek Walters.
Our great Rick son is a great kid. If you get anything on shirts in the state, I'll vouch for him down the line.
Yeah, well, when did you see him last?
Monday afternoon. I was packing on my way to Rochester. My sister had a baby girl. I'm not.
Congratulations. So you said he was knocking at your apartment?
Yeah. What's this about?
Derek was killed on Monday afternoon.
24 hours. Honestly, Jay, usually I'd say no. But for Rivals, I might actually do it.
What time was Derek there?
About 5. He
who just sort of popped in to watch highlight reels. A northern trek.
Legacy peak at Pirate Warriors 4 is wild. Oh my god. I mean, I'll be honest, Pirate Warriors did make my channel big. I did not expect to get this far with Pirate Warriors. Because people were telling me to stop streaming the game. In the past, people told me to stop streaming the game because, you know, it's a Warriors game. People are not going to like it. And also that I should stream other games that have more popularity. I did not expect Pirate Warriors 4 to, like, be a part of my channel for so long, but here we are.
You told us you kicked him out of your place at 5:30 so you could catch a train to Rochester? Right. Well, we may be dumb cops, Ernie, but we know how to read a timetable.
That train didn't leave till 8 o'clock.
I stopped and had dinner first. The food on the train is terrible.
I don't remember you telling us anything about dinner.
Yo, shout out to Custom for making Invincible.
You asked when I last saw that.
Let's see.
Look, why am I supposed to have done this? I make my living recruiting kids like Derek, not killing them.
Well, we'll get to that.
Actually, I gotta look up my analytics. So I'm actually curious to look at that.
That's ridiculous.
We'll see about that.
Look, what happened at my old school was about gambling. That's why I had to leave.
And you can prove that?
Look, to clear myself of dust, I have to give you the name of a guy who will break my legs.
Oh, so you can prove. Set my seat. What do you think?
Probably when I just found another kid.
Think like think. Yes, sir. You know what? Hey, Custom. If we ever get a trench coat, you could probably make a Dark Blood. That demon from Invincible with Namekian. There's potential. Just go on YouTube Studios. Yeah, I'll do it right now. I'm actually curious. It's Destiny. Oh my god.
An add-on treatment for eosinophilic asthma taken once every 8 weeks. Fasenra is not presenting breathing problems. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Get help for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Don't stop your asthma treatments without talking with your doctor. Tell your doctor if your asthma worsens or you have a parasitic infection. Headache and sore throat may occur. Ask your doctor.
Okay, let's just see. What is my top 5 videos of all time? I know 3 of them are Pirate Warriors.
How to fix things.
Fun recipe.
How much more watch hour you need? Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. Bro, I'm so close.
The new $13 Pizookie meal deal. With a choice of 8 great brewhouse entrees. Like
I have 2,511 public watch hours. I just need 300. I mean 3,000.
Signature flavors.
So I need like a 1,000 something.
That's a sweet deal. Only at BJ's Restaurant and Brewhouse.
I'm literally so close, bro.
Nothing feels as good as driving a new Hyundai. And now you can get a great deal on your favorite model at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Let me look. Lifetime? My top 5 streams. Oh my god.
Before this offer ends, make your next getaway your best one yet. Drive away now in the Hyundai Santa Fe with
I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. So, starting from 5, One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 DLC banter. Next, the video I made for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 Souls Guide. Then, DLC is out, Pirate Warriors 4. And then One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 new DLC.
Make it a Wonderblade holiday season with 25% off at wonderblade.com.
And finally, my number one video was Star Wars Battlefront 2. For some reason.
Families never receive a bill
Huh.
from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food. 1 in 5 kids in the U.S. still won't survive cancer.
In this family, we won't stop until no child dies from cancer.
This holiday season,
That's
join our
easy to
St. Jude
stream.
family.
Bro, Sparking Zero didn't do that good. Like, it looked like it did do good, but not compared to other content on my channel.
Million gold.
Even YouTube knows you're the Pirate Warriors guy. But here's the thing. I was just confirming that the DLC was out, is all.
34 million different flavor combinations for just $6.99 each. But when you add on 8 dip cup flavors, every single bite is a new combination. Add a dip cup when you mix and match tonight at Domino's.
Lemon out now. This December, luxury lockup is back.
I never thought I'd find my soulmate in prison.
With more twists.
He's selling a fantasy.
I'm never allowed to have anything.
More turns. I started
The number one Pirate Warriors YouTuber? Bro, that's cap. Like, there's One Piece YouTubers who play Pirate Warriors 2 that have more success than you. Like, what was that dude's name? Greyfang? Yeah. Actually, it was kind of crazy that he even showed up in the chat. I was not expecting that.
His sister, she's all on her own now. But Sean, I did the scouts with him. Took him to church. Sundays and Saturdays.
He went off on his mama. Boy, I thought he knew better.
Yet people still chose to watch it. I don't.
Keep him out of those
Church is wild, bro.
Keep him off the streets. You know,
And here's the thing. If a DLC or new Pirate Warriors content got announced, if I made a stream of it,
this close.
I know people would come in to ask me questions about it.
Private school. The Cheever Academy.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Nah, there's no way. There's no way they would. Nah. I'm just capping.
Did he ever say anything?
And also, Z-Meister Z, what is good with you? Also, hey, Z, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you for getting into the college you wanted. I don't even know if I said that last time, but I'm proud of you, man. It's great to see all the people who've been around my channel just getting their lives together. That's good. Now we just need to help Isaiah
Same age, same color.
get rid of that pendant. That's all we need now.
For a 12-year-old. I don't know, there might be something in the basketball connection.
No, I talked to the principal at Ernie Bigelow's old school. He was fired for gambling.
Plus, he was in Rochester the same day Sean Monroe was killed. I just confirmed it with his sister and 2 of her neighbors.
Which leaves us.
Same age, same color.
I also talked to Amy about Sean's crucifix. He wasn't wearing.
Well, it might have broken off if he was strangled with a
There
chain.
were finger marks on his neck.
It's okay. We know you 60 and traumatized that. I'm not 60.
So we look for the vampires and members of the clergy.
Oh, no, that's good thinking. Get out of here.
Was the reason I've been gone from Milk for so long, been trying to lock in. I see. I'm proud of you. Yo, Candido, great to see you, man. What's good? Legacy only 50? Oh my god, I'm not that old, bro.
He wasn't on the bus. Since this morning, I've talked to his teachers. Sean cut his afternoon classes. Alone?
I'm not that old.
Who else played hooky?
Don't be saying I'm ancient.
What the boys didn't like, a girl found interesting? It was nothing. These are children.
Is that gonna be one of the longest running inside jokes around my channel? You're 50? No, don't listen to them, Candido. Also, Candido, how you doing so far, man? Hope you're having a good Sunday.
Just nothing. I have a right like to know what's going on.
Then why don't you let us find out, okay?
Wait, what time is it? Okay, because around 6,
We cut class.
well, around 5 o'clock, I do need to go, because there's a performance that I have to go to.
Friends from his old school. Felix and Damien. I love them. They do all kinds of stuff. You knew them too?
What kind of stuff do they do, Vanessa?
I don't know. They talk about skill.
I can't believe this. Jay, don't you corrupt one of the new people, please. Candido is good people, man. Don't. This TP grind is torture. Hey, man. Wait, what system are you on again? Because I know I don't remember if you were the one who said Xbox or you're on PlayStation.
Well, Damien, that's a clear suspect.
Pirate Warriors 5? Okay, listen. If Pirate Warriors 5 was to come out, it would probably come out like... It would have to come out before GTA 6 for it to even live. Well, for it to even have a purpose, you know? Or realistically, I would say that Pirate Warriors 5 would have to come out like 2026. I think it's been long enough for a One Piece game to get revealed, so they could at least announce a Pirate Warriors 5 with no gameplay. And just show that the game is going to come out. Xbox, yeah, you were the one who said Xbox, gotcha. It's already past 5, I live in the future. No worries, custom. Like 3 hours back, Why do you always, you don't have to always attack my time zone, bro.
Well, his friends say they saw him get nabbed by a cop on this block. It wasn't me. If it was the uniform, it wasn't anybody else.
Hey, you watch Peacemaker? Oh yeah, I did watch Peacemaker. Actually, not bad. Next year is Dynasty Warrior Origins. Yes, that game looks really fun. Low key, I was thinking about getting it and streaming it.
These kids know the difference between a rent-a-cop and a real thing. From 100 yards.
It's already dark outside. Bro, daylight saving time hitting different, bro.
The guy who rotates around town.
Because yesterday I rested, I got up, and I'm like, it's dark. I see my brother was awake, and I'm like, yo, what time is it? And he's like, yo, it's 5 o'clock. I'm like, what? Where you from, Leg? Alaska? No. I'm from Cali. I'm just on a Pacific time zone.
Hours later, he was dead. Yesterday, this boy had a run-in with a security guard.
Yeah, I'm Pacific time zone. And they've been attacking my time zone for years.
I see him all the time.
Yeah, but only one of them was with that first boy before he was killed. You see what I mean?
It's circular reason.
Yeah, I'm 3 hours back compared to everybody else. I know y'all were making it's 3:25. Yeah, right now it is 2:25 for me.
Just give me an alternate explanation. How do I even know you're telling me the truth? I'll tell you.
There is a demo? Wait, there's a demo? Ganani? Hold on, I'm gonna download that demo real quick. I am not in the past. I'm not in the past. I'm in the future. Why did I de-transform? Well, James Gunn just said Season 1 is not canon to the new DCU, but Season 2 will take place after the Superman movie? Oh. Okay. Look, I just hope James Gunn could actually help DC make games. Because, God, we still don't know anything about this Wonder Woman game. They should make a Green Lantern CAC game. Because that could actually be kind of heat.
I'm telling you what I did.
Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Link. Oh. That will confuse the fans. It will.
Looked at filthy magazines.
But you know what?
People look at that rat.
As long as it works out, I guess.
He was wearing an image.
I guess it's fine.
It wasn't just lust. It was sacrilege.
What image?
On his head.
A hat from his basketball team.
Justin was a martyr to our Lord.
And the other boy, he was wearing a cross.
And he stoned, defiling our Lord. Had to be destroyed.
Same notes Andrew Dillard left. Did you get the idea from reading about him?
Charge up all the way.
It wasn't an
Run
idea.
up.
God put him on the path.
But you wrote those notes. Why?
Yes.
So people would understand.
You thought Dillard hadn't made the point?
He had nothing to do with it.
Not with Derek and
The Samurai U? Oh my god. It will confuse the fans, Sandito, but hey, as long as it works out for what he's trying to do.
I killed those boys.
And also, James Gunn did say that he's not going to make a Superman and Batman origin story movie for us, which I actually appreciate, because that means that he can focus on other characters. If only the video games could focus on anybody else but Batman. Because God, I'm sick and tired of seeing Batman getting another game. Or just the Arkham series. Like, stop it. There are other DC characters out there. And they choose to constantly give us Batman. If the movie is another flop, oh. There's no way they flop with James Gunn. If they bro, if they flop with James Gunn, we just gotta give up on DC. Except for their comics, because DC comics are pretty solid.
Tell your doctor about severe jawbone problems as they have been reported with Evenity. Report hip, groin, or thigh pain. Unusual thigh bone.
Hey, if anybody hasn't read it, yo, get yourself some time to yourself and read the Absolute Batman comic. Yo, the Absolute comics are actually gonna be heat once they fully come out. The demo is one battle, but it has a lot of replay value. I'll bet.
Go gifting. Go finding.
Yeah, I'll be.
Find the best deals today.
Everybody is gonna judge it and compare it to Kansas. Oh, Henry, bro. I feel bad for that guy, man, because he's really a comic book fan. They screwed him over as Superman. They screwed him over as in The Witcher. Like, how, bro, he was literally the perfect Geralt, and they flopped working with him. Like, it's sad, bro.
Hello? Hello?
We can't hear you.
Hello?
Because you threw the frame over the microphone.
I think I glued the frame.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about Absolute Batman.
We've done your homework.
Bro, Absolute Batman's a whole unit, bro.
Also want wider teeth. They have to make a choice, one versus the other. New Sensodyne Clinical White that provides 2 shades wider teeth as well as providing 24/7 sensitivity protection. Patients are going to love to see Sensodyne on the shelf.
Okay, the Bat logo could be better, but hey, it's kind of the same thing with Whitebeard. How Whitebeard in One Piece has a mustache and no beard. He's strong enough. Nobody's gonna question it. Nobody's gonna check him. Hey, I'm curious to see what the absolute versions of Batman villains are gonna look like.
EMC.
I guess you check this out. Brooks knows places, times of death, methods, and he kept souvenirs, religious medals, and crosses on everyone the kids Dillard was blamed for killing, and the parents didn't need them.
But after Dillard went to prison, the killing stopped for 5 years.
Now, if we got a game off him, though, okay, that one I'll accept.
She didn't give him up, but she put him on phenothiazine, some kind of sanity drug.
But at the same time,
and she kept him in check, but she died 2 months ago.
I feel like if they did that, they would not care about anybody else. Because it's just like DC doesn't remember how to make other games besides Batman games.
Calling the Times the Inquirer. What do I say about
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure Absolute Batman kills.
Tell them your staff is so good they can even convict an innocent man.
How did this happen? You, Diane, and Arthur, two of my best people.
Had a very strong case. Dillard was a racist and a nut. The fibers on the victims were the same type as his delivery man's uniform. His handwriting matched the notes on the victims. He was seen arguing with one of the victims the same day he was murdered.
No one saw him murder anybody.
Most killers aren't thoughtful enough to provide witnesses.
Yeah, right. We do circumstantial cases all the time. I hope Mr. Dillard is understanding.
Don't do it, Goku.
Meanwhile, he's a downstate pending release.
Why did he do it?
If we're lucky, he may just ask for a pound of your flesh.
5 years of my life. You know what I mean? How to make a shave out of a toothbrush. I am sorry, Mr. Dillard. I spent most of my time in a cell about the size of this table to protect me from the brothers. You said I killed black boys. That's the way the evidence pointed. My ass. Go on. Tell him. You did.
Okay, Dark Shinobi. How do you feel about Absolute Batman?
Intentionally? I don't like what happened, but my conscience is clear. How about your memory? This statement was taken by detectives 2 months before Mr. Dillard's trial. It was never turned over to the defense. Regarding Jaleel Franklin, victim number 3.
There was a list of how many games the Big Three has.
The detective, she saw the boy an hour later.
Supes has 6. Wonder Woman has her 1, and I think Batman, counting the new one, 26.
I've never seen this before. Isn't that what prosecutors say when they
Wow.
exculpatory evidence?
One of my favorite versions of Batman, to be honest.
Can you believe it? Keep it. It's the basis of our suit for $50 million.
Okay, have we ever ranked, like, the best versions of Batman?
Imprisonment, tortious interference.
I don't think anybody has ever ranked, like, top 5 best Batman versions.
Isn't there a rule about not making it personal?
Haven't you heard? I personally, deliberately...
Always wanted a more ruthless Batman? That's facts.
Wait. Right? That's a reason.
Animated number 1? Okay, which animated, though?
I've made some pretty close calls.
You want to co-sign the complaint? Does it occur to you that the detective who took that statement might not have given it...
Yeah, which TV series for the Batman? Because he does have a good amount of different iterations.
Thank you.
Dillard case. 200 cops are tearing the city apart. I got called in for public morals to canvass the 110th Street.
And you found this witness?
The Burn Chalmers. 3rd floor apartment.
Okay. Now, Arkham series Batman, and granted, I'm only talking about the Arkham series up to Arkham Knight.
Turn a statement over to the DA. The witness
That
shows up.
I'm not counting Suicide Squad. That is not canon to me.
Maybe she dropped dead.
But you're sure you did have
An Absolute Justice League game? Wait, hold on. That could actually be kind of crazy.
The other one.
Justice League Unlimited Batman is one of my favorites.
But I don't think the judge is going to care about your plastic surgery.
I'm also going to throw out another crazy one. Batman the Brave and the Bold. Because I'm going to be real with you, that Batman is a crash out. For no reason.
Filling out timesheets that kept me away.
I remember in Batman the Brave and the Bold, he literally fought Darkseid. And somehow won. I don't know how he did it, but...
I'm just trying to find out what happened. Jack was frantic trying to figure out how to pound out all the dents in his integrity. Maybe you can help.
Well, I'm heading out. Alright, Elijah. Appreciate you being here, man. You have a good one.
If he gave me that statement, I'd turn it over to Chad.
But the absolute Batman is probably my favorite. I just like the way he fights, personally.
I expect him to tell me the truth. Oh. Look, Claire. You know how check operates. Yes. But if he never even saw the statement, fine, it got lost. It happens. You don't believe that? I know Jack McCoy. I worked with him for 4 years. I know. And it's not what it should be.
Okay.
I know. And maybe that's affecting your judgment.
Man, they should make a DC Rivals. Like, a DC's version of Marvel Rivals. They could actually do something with that.
You're sleeping with him.
Now, a movie of him? Ooh, an absolute Batman movie? That could be kind of gas. But who would play Batman, though?
So I talked to my doctor. She told me I could build on my legs without changing my antidepressant.
Rexulti,
because they gotta get
antidepressant, significantly reduced depression.
They gotta get somebody
antidepressant alone.
Pretty big.
Depression, that's a win.
Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke.
Because absolute Batman hella tall.
And worsen depression in children and young adults. Call your healthcare provider right away to report new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings, or if you develop suicidal thoughts or actions. Report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening. Or muscle movements, which may
Alan Richardson?
high blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol.
That's actually an interesting
dizziness on
choice.
standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur. Keep moving forward. As your
Look,
doctor,
Dark,
Rexulti.
the only hope for DC right now is James Gunn. If somehow James Gunn flops with DC, he should just come back to Marvel. Because I don't know, bro.
Tennis bracelets are $5.99 per carat. 2-carat 3-stone rings are $19.90. 1-carat natural studs $5.99. 2-carat $19.90. 3-carat $39.90. We guarantee all our jewelry to appraise for double by factory direct and save the Jewelry Exchange Tustin.
Throughout your life, there have been many gifts.
I love it.
True Candido. I wouldn't mind it either.
It's just how much they're still giving you, even after they're gone.
Okay, but I'm actually curious to see an absolute Superman, though.
Tomorrow, today,
Like, I want to see when this comic is going to come out, bro.
the magnesium plus calcium supplement that helps relax tense muscles, so I can rest comfortably. And Flonase tablets have a slow-release formula that's gentle on the stomach. That's why I use Flonase.
It's time to upgrade your underwear and get into a better bra. Black Friday is on at Knix. Right now, you can save 30% off everything, including revolutionary wireless bras and life-changing leak-proof underwear. Shop Black Friday deals
And
at
he's the fan cast of the new Batman in the DCU. Okay. Whoever is Batman, I just hope they're young. Like, I just want a young Batman and not like an old guy. Like, I get it, people like those characters as Batman, but we need new faces and not just the same, you know?
I'm actually very tired. This holiday season, let Macy's be your guide to gifting.
I have feelings for you.
Look, say what you want about the Snyderverse. James crashed so far? Wait, is he? What happened? Hey, say what you want about the Snyderverse, but they gave us Darkseid. I have way more respect for Dan Schneider. I mean, not Dan. That's the wrong Snyder. That's the wrong Snyder. Okay, you know what I mean, the Snyderverse.
The cop says he
Blue Beetle wasn't well received. It wasn't?
Actually, she says if she got it, she
Bro, no, I didn't mean Dan Snyder. I meant the Snyderverse, okay? Because he gave us Darkseid, like a live-action Darkseid. And Darkseid is my #1 favorite character in DC, bro. Even though he's a villain, he's just cool to me.
No, we suspend you.
I didn't mean Dan Snyder. I don't want to be a part of his universe. No, I'm with you on that because he wanted to make a Batman kill. But I just think, if anything, Snyder could have made a Superman movie.
Does it matter? If it's there, I can see it.
I think I would be okay with him making a Superman movie, if anything. Just because of the way he handled Darkseid. I'm talking Dan. Oh, you're right. Look, I did not mean Dan Snyder.
No. Have you ever seen the defendant McCoy?
But yeah, that was the biggest problem when it came to the Snyderverse.
Jack.
People did not like the way he was handling Batman, which I understand. But we have to look at it from other perspectives. The director's cut of the Justice League movie, where they weren't rushed,
So, Miss Kincaid,
it felt so much better. Like,
have you ever seen
I like the fact that Cyborg had more of a role to play. Like, each of the Justice League members got to shine, and they showed off Darkseid. And he felt like a villain, bro. A more aggressive Batman for once. I'm with you. Look, Absolute Batman showed me an aggressive Batman might be what we need.
that Dillard's writing conclusively matched the notes found on the bodies? Experts make mistakes.
Do they? Here's his initial report. He was unable to come to a conclusion. What changed his mind?
Like, you know it's crazy when Aquaman has good movies in DC. If Aquaman has good movies, Batman has a lot of content. There's a problem. I mean, the Wonder Woman movies, were they well received? I don't even know.
You told the jury the tremors definitely came from an attempt by Dillard to avoid identification.
And it's not what you said in your initial report.
Mr. McCoy, you were the prosecutor. You know what happened. What happened? I spoke at length with Miss Hawthorne, your associate. The other evidence. What did she say? That you had incontrovertible physical evidence that Mr. Dillard was the killer. It was thrown out on some technicality, but she told me to make my evidence as strong as possible.
She asked you to lie.
Robert Pattinson is close to it, by the way. He followed the first one. Oh, I do like his Batman. And I like that he's actually a detective. I think most DC writers forget that Batman is a detective sometimes.
I was told I was the only one who could prevent that from happening.
You suborned perjury. They never showed me the witness statement. I've been suspended. 2 boys are dead.
Awesome. Wonderful opening statement. There's no way I can match that. I'm sure Claire is learning a great deal from you.
For the past 3 hours, I've been trying to figure out what the hell you were thinking.
What you were thinking? Win the case.
Like that?
How many times have I seen you reject unreliable witnesses? How many times have I seen
Oh, and I need to say this. Yo, James Gunn, please pick somebody else for Flash. Do not choose Ezra with his weird ass running stance. Please. You figured out who that person was by taking A finger slicing his DNA? Yeah, bro. Like, people forget Batman is a detective sometimes.
Dexcom G7 is one of the easiest ways to take better control of your diabetes. It replaces finger sticks, lowers A1C, and it's covered by Medicare.
This small wearable sends my glucose numbers right to my phone or my receiver, so I can quickly get my glucose under control and take action.
My A1C has never been lower.
Now, my A1C is 5.7.
Don't wait. Calm down. You'll talk to a real person, and you'll get a free discussion guide for your next doctor's visit.
With Domino's Mix and Match deal, you can order any pizza you can dream up. Any 2 toppings on each half, any sauce, and any of 3 crusts. So dream big when you order 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Domino's. How do you keep your teeth so white with all the coffee you drink? My secret? Aluminum lightning strips. I mean, that is white. And because there's no sensitivity...
Bro, that mic, like, literally, he's hitting like different types of in-water strokes, bro. What is he doing? Plus, we just need a new Flash.
Valentino. At Macy's, the fragrance...
Because let's try to forget that Flash movie that came out.
Been rewriting the rules of comfort. It's okay to change your style. Get messy. Get immersed. With Lovesac, you make the rules. 5% cash back on whatever category I choose every single month. And even more when I shop online. Yes, Cindy, I got extra lettuce. And yes, Jasper, you're going to have to carry it.
Things have been real weird ever since you two hooked up.
Don't just pay, PayPal. Our biggest competitors going back to feeding their chickens antibiotics before they're
How they let Marvel get speed right is crazy. Bro, Marvel was on a roll. Like, they're still on a roll, bro.
I think we need a bigger yard.
And if we're being honest, Marvel also took over Fortnite.
Credit Karma can show us how to improve our credit.
And I know people don't consider, like, well, Fortnite in itself is like a whole different type of game because Fortnite just has everything. But like, they added Marvel's stories to Fortnite. The chick from Eternals? Oh yeah? You know, I think people give the Eternals too much hate. Even though it does kind of deserve some of it. I think the Eternals was cool. Also, they could add the Eternals in Marvel Rivals.
I'm good. Go gifting. Go finding. Jack.
Mr. McCoy, you know how Jack operates.
You know what? Those are going to be the concepts I make. And I'll upload them.
Philip is getting $3 million to settle this suit.
Thank you, sir, and I'm very glad to be back.
Make yourself at home. Now, Hawthorne is a very expensive employee.
She's as good as disbarred. The ethics committee has already taken statements from the detective and the handler.
I liked it. They introduced the Celestials. Yeah. And I like that they're still including the Eternals in the lore of the MCU. I do like it. Because I actually like the Eternals personally.
But how? You want to charge Diana Hawthorne with murder? Law doesn't fit.
Turn the page. Criminal facilitation engaged in conduct which provided a person with the means or opportunity to commit a Class A felony.
You want to step into a pit of snakes and scorpions? Right now you're cleared, you're out of it. Want to try to put Diana in jail for 15 years? She'll do anything? Say it.
I'll take that chance. Diana Hawthorne, please. She's tied up right now. War on fire.
Nice.
Who are you?
Please stand up, please.
Diana Hawthorne, you're under arrest. Criminal facilitation of the second degree. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say can be used against you in a court of law. You understand?
It's absurd, Your Honor. Ms. Hawthorne cannot be held responsible
Dark,
for the actions of an
dark.
insane serial killer she never met. Look at the statute.
I'm gonna make some concepts that I'm gonna post into the Marvel Rivals Discord.
They seem to think Andrew Dillon.
I didn't do good because everybody cried and didn't know who they were. Oh wow, that is actually kind of tragic.
You didn't know his name.
Because the Eternals are actually pretty useful, bro. Oh, look, man, it's about time, Dark.
Who says she concealed anything? Her embarrassed former colleagues?
I suggest we find out, Mr. Fox, at a trial. Your motion to dismiss is denied.
It's a cover-up. Mr. McCoy is worried about saving his own reputation, and so he's scapegoating me. I was following his
The
orders.
Nuremberg defense. Who does that make me? All right, that's enough. We'll hear the rest of this when Ms. Hawthorne's attorney cross-examines you, Mr. McCoy.
Yeah, I already got a couple concepts, Dark, so I'm gonna post it.
Contact mine about trial.
You have a Discord? Yes, I do. Oh, did you want to join?
I had no knowledge of Ms. Hawthorne's
Honestly, I kind of forget about it. I kind of forget to tell people about it.
Absolutely not. I followed, and I expected all of my associates to follow the rules that apply.
Nightbot, if you could, do your thing.
Would you tell the jury what that responsibility is?
We represent the people in a search for
Alright, thank you, Nightbot. That has a link to everything I have. So,
Thank you.
Go ahead, give it a look-see.
Mr. McCoy.
Now, tell me if the Discord link works, because if it doesn't, I can just send one in the chat.
No, the real murderer is conspired.
Sure, we can chat about Marvel sometime. Oh, trust me, we chat about everything in there.
Without any help from Diana Hawthorne.
Yes.
And as you were preparing to try that case, conducting your search for justice and truth, you found no indications the man was innocent?
No.
Isn't that odd, considering he wasn't?
He appeared to be guilty.
Amazing. Not a single hint of the truth could be found. Or maybe you did find one or two and overlooked them.
That said, no foundation.
Sustain.
In the matter of Andrew Dillard, you testified. You never saw the witness statement pointing to the real killer.
Okay.
And you never had a conversation with your key expert witness.
Nothing substantive.
Aren't those issues for the lead prosecutor?
I believe that was ably assisted by the defendant.
Whom you trusted because you trained her.
In part,
You were her supervisor.
yes.
And her lover.
Objection, relevance.
Okay.
Yes, we were lovers.
You recognize the handwriting on this note, Mr. McCoy? I don't think you'll need the expert.
It's mine.
Would you read it?
Diana, thanks for an amazing night. I had to get to the office early. It's time to nail Andrew Dillard.
What do you mean, nail Andrew Dillard?
Prosecute him vigorously.
Of course. You sure you didn't mean nail Andrew Dillard?
It was facetious between two people who were close.
You certainly were. What Ms. Hawthorne's accused of doing, wouldn't that consist of nailing
Man,
Andrew
but
Dillard?
Hearts from Dragon Ball Heroes could actually...
So she didn't.
He could actually be a very cool Xenoverse character.
Merely do what you told me.
I never told her to break the law. Why would I? There's no value in incarcerating the wrong man.
Really? Weren't you promoted to your current position 3 weeks after Dillard was convicted?
I was told I'd be getting that position a month before the trial.
It wasn't final. You could have lost it. Didn't that give you extra incentive to win?
No, that was not a factor.
Oh, did you celebrate your promotion alone?
No.
With Miss Hawthorne?
Yes.
How?
I took her to Ireland.
Okay.
Everything I knew about being a prosecutor, I learned from Jack.
And that included the handling of potentially exculpatory evidence.
In my judgment, that witness was unreliable. Jack always said, you have prosecutorial discretion. Use it.
And the handwriting expert?
Jack said an expert is useless unless he's sure. I took great pride in my work. What happened in this case is a prosecutor's worst nightmare. I never intended to convict an innocent man.
Thank you.
Miss Hawthorne? You took a solemn oath as an attorney to uphold the law, didn't you? Jack took that same oath. I saw how he followed it. Really? He never told you to conceal evidence to suborn perjury?
Yeah, work. All right, so thank you for letting me know, because sometimes it works for people, sometimes it doesn't. Also, I gotta update freaking Nightbot.
Evidence to suborn perjury. Not in those words, but he was driven to win, and he taught me to do the same. Forget him. You're the one who's so eager to win, you betray the principles of your own profession.
Objection. Argumentative. Sustained.
You got a lucrative job in private practice after the Dillard case, didn't you? It was a year later. It was a lucrative job. Well, I never looked for that job. I wanted to spend my entire career in the district attorney's office. You left voluntarily, didn't you? I left because I no longer felt comfortable working with Jack after our relationship changed.
You mean after you stopped being lovers?
Yes.
Your boss and your lover. That's a pretty strong influence.
Yes. So I did what he wanted me to do.
But why would he want you to do something that could jeopardize his career?
Jeopardize? It got him his promotion.
Was that on your mind? Was it, Miss Hawthorne?
At the time, no.
But you knew he wanted it.
And also, just know, Candido,
Very ambitious.
in my Discord,
Admiration.
we talk about everything.
Yes, he was my boss.
We talk about anime, Transformers, cartoons, video games, TV shows, everything.
Yes.
Marvel isn't doing projects on character no one knows for a while.
That's not what
Look, man, Marvel needed to do the Moon Knight show. Because people been playing on Moon Knight's name for far too long.
It was a surprise.
I just hope that they can land with the Fantastic Four. Because I think they can land with the Fantastic Four.
The smell of this place.
I say he's Marvel's Batman. He really is when you think about it.
Yeah. Well, I think I broke a lot of rules. It's a small project. I don't think until today I even admitted it to myself.
That you committed a heinous crime.
No. But I did it for you. For my mate.
And you know what? They also made Namor. I really just want the X-Men.
I never asked you.
Like, I feel like the X-Men in the MCU needs to happen.
You didn't recognize me.
Yes, I did, Jack. And here we are. I took her plea. So it takes me to 4th degree. She got 6 months. Lose up her license.
Got habeas corpus on my desk. Never get finished everything.
I really wish DC got some good game devs. Yeah, and not people doing Injustice. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Injustice, but I think DC needs different gameplay.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups. The police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders.
I see the time.
These are their stories.
Okay, pretend this is probably gonna be it.
Not kidding, it really hurt.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be it for the stream for now. And I know it sucks that I have to leave so early.
Guess what, Mom? I think I feel a little bit better now.
Hello? Joyce!
we're gonna be late again. Hello? Oh my God!
All right. All right, yo. It's about that time. I am gonna get some rest, and then get myself mentally prepared for this performance. But some good news, though. According to my work schedule, GGA Custom, glad you could be here, and I hope you got enough TP medals. But good news, next week I only have to work Friday. So you know what that means. The TP Metal Cartel will be back. You know what? That's just gonna be the new name. Hey, and just so you know, it's all funded by Tosik himself.
Was Mr. Weber usually here when
It's all funded by him, so you know.
Joyce didn't mention.
You ending? Yes, Dark.
You take this.
If y'all need me, I'll be in the Discord.
This is gonna kill Ron.
About to kick his feet in the air. I'm not playing Pirate Warriors. I am sick of y'all. This guy. Yeah, but again, good news. Next week, I'm off Darkrai. Oh, interesting. Yeah, next week I'll be off every day except for Friday. Friday I have to work, but Monday through Thursday I'll be off, so I can stream and also try to make content. Oh, Dark, I got the blue blocking glasses. All I need to do is get a new controller. Then Rivals the week after? Yes, sir. But alright, y'all. Tosik and I will be seeing y'all next week for some TP Metal grinds as well. And that is when I say thank you all. I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. I will see you guys next week. Also, if I get done with what I need to get done, I could stream again after all of it is finished. So, you know, just be on the lookout for that. But I'll see y'all. Bye. Bye. Like you not streaming tomorrow. I mean, I am, okay. I'm saying next week just so people know. But alright,